Okay, I think we are live. Take me to the moon and let me rain on the sky. La da 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 da, going to the moon. Bitcoin smashes 20,000 US dollars. In fact, it's 22,181 bucks. Don't you love the game? I am recording this live and it will go up as a replay afterwards, but lots of people like the live action, so they can leave me super chats and that, but this will still be an informative video. I would hope. I'm hoping that it will be informative, but why I think Bitcoin is going to reach the stars. It isn't going to stop here, in my opinion, folks. Disclaimer, this most certainly is not financial advice. Okay, can we all agree on that? If you are in the chat, you can leave me a nice lovely message and I'll read it. If it's to do with Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin has soared past 20,000 bucks, and then it soared past 21,000 bucks, and then it soared past 22,000 bucks in short order. In my opinion, and this is, in my opinion, no financial advice, disclaimer. Unlike the massive first run-up we had in 2017, I think this current Bitcoin bull run looks sustainable this time. What y'all think? Oh my God. Even JP Morgan, boo, predicts that the price of Bitcoin can easily soar past $100,000. So I believe this is just the start. The price is pumping as we speak. You are tuned into Crypto Frog, quite possibly the best crypto YouTube channel on the whole of the internet. Let me just tweet this out to my legion of fans, followers, legends. It's happy days. Everyone should be absolutely on cloud nine, because this is not just the bull run. This is the bull run of all times. The bull run that will crush all bull runs before it, is what I'm saying. I'm sending my message to the Chad Poles. The Chad Poles Telegram group. Join it. Check the link out via my Twitter page, CryptoFrog202. As you can see, love the Gucci. Yes. Oh, gold versus Bitcoin. Shiffy boy on suicide watch. Don't you just love it? I know I do. Crypto Frog in the house. So the moon mission, I think, is only just getting started. We are past 22,000 US dollars at the time of making this video. Thank you, quantitative easing. That's my numero uno, why I think Bitcoin is going to reach, quite possibly, intergalactic level of starage. Not just moonage, starage. Now, I think this is kind of a knee-jerk reaction to the immense economic disaster known as QE, all stemming from the COOF, of course, the COOF, the illness that will not go named on YouTube. Practically every single central bank has fired up the printer. The Fed, the Bank of England, the ECB, European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde. She's a convicted felon, don't you know? Japan's central bank. I could go on and on. We have seen, quite literally, unprecedented levels of QE. Ha ha, money printer, go. Brrrr. Now, as your US dollars eventually become Zimbabwe dollars that you have to carry around in a wheelbarrow just to buy an apple, investors are flocking to safe havens, causing the price of Bitcoin to skyrocket. Big investment groups are piling in hard. They're also looking to Bitcoin as an attractive alternative investment vehicle, especially those concerned about the unsustainable growth of traditional stocks, or stonks, as we label them. Why is Tesla the biggest market cap automaker in the world? It's a question that deserves answering, in my opinion. Disclaimer, none of this video is financial advice, but you knew that already. Please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe. And click the bell for notifications if you are already a subscriber, aka a ledge. Please give this a thumbs up, comment, and share with all your buddies. Now, the second reason, now we've got that YouTube stuff out of the way, is why I think Bitcoin is going to moon and keep on mooning, is mainstream adoption. Finally, we can say that it is here. As I mentioned before, institutional investors are jumping aboard the Bitcoin bandwagon. Barely an hour goes by without some massive institutional investor saying they're buying a truckload of Bitcoin. As you can see from this graphic here, Grayscale bought 55,015 Bitcoin. They almost have as much Bitcoin as Crypto Frog at this point, and only 27,881 Bitcoins are even mined in the month of November 2020. Also, PayPal. I don't think this can be really overstated that much, to be quite honest with you, because as you are probably quite aware, PayPal is incorporating cryptocurrencies into their users. They can, if you are a PayPal user, you can snap up some Bitcoin while you're on PayPal. You can also grab some Ethereum while you're on PayPal. Apparently, you can also buy Bitcoin Cash. If you like kissing goodbye to your cash and Litecoin. Yeah. Also, Jack Dorsey's Square. Jack Dorsey of Twitter fame has acquired almost 5,000 Bitcoin. It's a pretty sick stack, but not that much really. It was worth approximately $50 million at the time. So now it's probably worth more like $110 million. Apparently they invested 1% of their butter into it, but you've got Grayscale, you've got MicroStrategy, you've got Mass Mutual. I could go on and on and on and on. They've all been stacking. This is why I think it's different this time around. Bitcoin, 21 million will ever exist. 18.5 million currently in the market. 3.5 million will be created in the next 100 years, so the supply is severely constrained. Brian Kelly. I don't know who Brian Kelly is, but he seems like a smart guy. I'm often curious to wonder how many Bitcoin in actuality there are floating around, because there are many that are in a wrecked laptop hard drive at the bottom of some dump in the middle of God knows where. There's also the Satoshi bag, the pre-mine. We don't buy pre-mine coins apart from Bitcoin. But yeah, that's still sitting there. So how much Bitcoin is there really? I'd probably say there's probably like 18 million. Maybe even less than that, 17 million. Not to put too much of a fine point on it. For a secure future, buy Bitcoin for your family. Send them all to college. Now, retail buyers are emotional beings. You and me, we have emotions. We kind of lack the experience to be patient. If you are a viewer of my channel, you'll know that I lack a lot of patience. You know it, I know it, I know it all too well. So this will not be the case with institutions in my mind. However, institutional FOMO will continue buying Bitcoin. We are seeing the beginnings of it now, in my opinion. And this is going to go on for years to come. It might be slow, might be steady, might come in fits, might come in bursts. But if 2017 was a bull run, I believe that we are entering a bull era. Just sit back and enjoy the ride and wait for Bitcoin to drag all the alts along with it. It's going to be absolutely Beautiful. Now, as you know, I am the CEO of Based, Crypto Frog, in the area. And retail is getting very emotional. They're having a great time. They are euphoric right now. But they will probably get wrecked because they are looking at Bitcoin about how they can make gains, how they can cash out into the US dollar and buy a PlayStation 5. Shit like that. But the institutional buyers, they are looking to maintain their wealth through Bitcoin. So I believe they are unlikely, considering the fact that they are paying over $20,000 for each Bitcoin right now. They are not going to be dumping it anytime soon. They are looking to protect their wealth through Bitcoin, especially as the money printer goes brrrr, grow consistently and defend against the inflation. Zimbabwe money, $100 trillion for you. You might be able to buy a glass of milk. So it's fair to say that Bitcoin is a better store of value than gold. I love this picture of this little meme of Schiff clutching his little gold bar as the Bitcoin Terminator comes around the corner to go and blow him up, and he's wearing a dress and he looks like a little sad little Schiff. Back the fuck down. Wrecked! So wrecked. And I think Bitcoin, really, you could say that it was designed to share many of gold's properties in a way, wouldn't you say? Both are safe havens, both can be mined, both cannot be faked. However, unless the fake gold necklace I buy Mrs. Frog and my mistresses. So gold can be faked, but Bitcoin cannot. However, there is one glaring difference. Bitcoin is much more useful and a much more viable medium of exchange than a bar of freaking gold. It's almost so ludicrous, I don't want to even talk about it. You know, cryptocurrencies are, as we all know, becoming a way of exchanging stuff. Just stuff. And this is not the case for gold unless nuclear war apocalypse really does come, and then maybe small bars of gold will come in useful, but you will also need a lot of lead to protect yourself because the roaming gangs of undesirables will murder you for said small gold bars. If you have Bitcoin, they won't know that. But if they discover your ledger, you're going to give up those seed words. You know it. But if Bitcoin's market cap actually reaches the total private sector investment in gold via ETFs or bars themselves, like Peter Schiff likes, let me tell you, the price of one Bitcoin would be close to $150,000 US. That would be a sweet 7x plus from here. Boom. And I see absolutely no reason why Bitcoin cannot be bigger than gold, because gold freaking sucks. None of this was financial advice, but you knew that already. These are just my thoughts that I scattered across the internet into your delicious faces. Also, if you're not a subscriber, click subscribe. That would be muchly, greatly, avocado appreciated. Until we meet again, stack the chat. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. Leave a comment below. How high do you think Bitcoin is going to go? $200,000? $500,000? $1 million? Long term, Bitcoin, where does it go? CryptoFrog signing out.